So, hi guys, we're here for another interview, this time with Nelson Rodrigues, which I think you already met before. He's our CEO, our founder, and he's gonna say hi.
Hello, everyone.
Yeah, so Nelson, Agent Workbench. What if you could leave right now to play with Agent Workbench? What would be the first tangible use case you'd use a custom agent for?
Okay. Yeah, a specific use case actually depend a lot of the application that I will be working through. But I think more than the use case, I think the thing that the thing that now integrated in the out systems, you can in an easy way create agent that automates part of your process, even if it's a HR system or if it's a e-commerce or something more complex. You can almost in a click of a button create an agent, define the context, define the data that it will grab, pass it, define what is supposed the agent to do. Even you can give tools to the agent or define what the agent can access by itself, like what is the tables that he can access, and then execute. For example, I think an example that they were showing in the stage was about booking something that the agent could validate the schedule and could book by itself the availability and suggest things to the user. That is actually is understandable use case. Like you are used to call to a call center and ask, can I have an appointment today at 11, for example? And you do that by talking with someone. So now you can do that in a chat that understand you and can access to database and provide you with the available days, times, and even book the appointment for you.
Yeah, I think we have a lot of use cases, innovative use cases, and we have to challenge ourselves and almost we have a new way of thinking, right? We have to think now differently than we used to. Agents is now a reality, so we can create agents to help, and the UX is different, the UI is different, so it's going to be a period of adjustability, like everything in tech. Every year is a period of adjustability.
Yeah, it's more a new concept. More than the use case, like you can. I think we need to start thinking in a different way. Like instead of thinking in a system as a static thing, we need to start thinking that something can be automated in the background. We can have like the agent behind that can do things for us, and then the interface can be a chatbot, can be something with less pieces of interaction.
Yeah, definitely. So, if you could live right now and run and implement one new feature or play with something that was announced today, what would it be and why?
Yeah, the one that I'm more curious now to try is just the unified platform. Being able to use ODC and O11 at the same time with the same data without thinking another migration, without thinking that I have all of my data in O11 or the client and now I want to create a new app and I will do it in ODC or in O11. That was a question that we needed to do. Now is I don't need to think anymore. We will do it in O11 because we can access to the data in ODC. Actually, just said the opposite. We'll do it in ODC because I can access the data in O11, and we can even share the session. Actually, the session is not available. I think it's the first quarter, but is coming. So it will facilitate a lot. Also, the thing about not deprecating the O11 because if they are unified, companies can continue using it.
Yeah, and OutSystems has a lot of clients on the O11 platform, and I think this will make them very happy. Some of them have made huge investments on their applications, and this way they can keep going. They can innovate on ODC without taking a risk about everything that was developed on O11, so they don't lose anything. I think it's a great solution. I think people were really happy to see this today, and I think OutSystems did good on this. So, more philosophical question now. 5 years down the road, how do you think the innovations we witness here today will impact team sizes, value proposition on the business side, and the structure of a company? How do you feel that these news that we received will impact that?
Yeah, in 5 years from now, in nowadays, like 5 years, it seems like a very long time, distance. But I do believe that, for example, in one of the I think it was in a community stage, they were talking about until the end of the year for every developer here to feel like a AI developer. Um, this is
So
still,
4 months.
yeah, in 4 months, for like they have the tools now to start exploring more AI and start doing agent developing to create agent applications, and like this becoming kind of a AI developer. This is this we can do this right now, but there are people that still didn't try or are still a little skeptical. But it's possible now. I think 5 years from now it will be completely standardized. Like the developers will be kind of agentic builders. Like we will instead of just writing code, or maybe in 5 years we will not be writing code at all. We will just defining the rules, even if it's rules that will be translated in code, or rules for agents to execute things, and then orchestrating agents in general.
So will be a developer will be much more supervising something and like saying the inputs to the agent on what it has to do, and then overseeing the outcomes to see if it respects that. No?
And testing and creating it, like creating an agent, it is necessary to do things like you need to give the right data. You need to understand what the agent will be specialized, and you need to optimize that agent to perform the task in a better way possible. So I think this is a kind of a rule that people will need to improve a lot to do, like creating and optimizing and improving agents, and then orchestrating multiple agents that do tasks in different kind of tasks.
So there'll be specialized agents. That's the.
They will. I don't know if I can call them developers, but they will be developers of agents.
Okay, cool. So last question. I know the conference is not over. In fact, we're halfway. But until now, what's it been like the non-technical moments that you can highlight? Has it been a conversation that you can gather, a connection that you've made, or maybe just a realization? What can you highlight?
Actually, the highlight. I will say two things, because one of them is more a personal highlight for us, because we are in the 10 finalists of the hackathon OutSystems for the Future. So we are expecting to understand what will happen tomorrow when they say the winners.
That's awesome.
But at least we are in the 10 first one, so it's already good. The rest, I think the unified platform, I need to reinforce that again. Like that really brings confidence for OutSystems clients. Like the possibility of don't think again in other migration. Thinking that, okay, we will have something unified, so my apps are safe like they are, and I can continue growing, and I can decide to do what I want to do in ODC, but my future is on track.
So not the technical aspect of the unified version, but the business side, that the clients can greatly trust OutSystems and its platform.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Nelson. And I see you guys on the next one. Bye.